Let's try on a bunch of spring dresses from Walmart and see which ones we love and which ones we should leave behind. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Theresa and this channel is all about affordable fashion. So if that sounds good to you, then you've come to the right place. Let's jump right into the try-on. The first dress that I have to share with you is by the brand Time and Tru. I think all of the dresses are by Time and Tru, and this one sells for $16.98. This one comes in women's and plus sizes, small through 4X. I'm wearing my true size small, and for your reference, I am 5'4" and weigh 144 pounds. This one is available in 4 patterns. There are 2 pinstripes and 2 florals. The fabric is 60% cotton and 40% polyester. This fabric has a seersucker feel and texture to it. It's very light and airy. The care instructions say to machine wash cold gentle, tumble dry low, remove promptly, and use a low iron if needed. This one has a flattering split V neckline, pretty flutter sleeves, which I'm very partial to. There's a working drawstring that hits more at an empire height, if that makes sense. It's not really at the true waistline, and you can cinch this drawstring in as little or as much as you like, depending on how fitted you want the bodice to be. I tend to cinch to the gods to get some waist definition. There are 2 side seam pockets and a flounce hem that's not too poofy. You can definitely dress this one up with heels or dress it down with your favorite sandals. I showed this one with a couple of different shoe and handbag options. As always, I will have everything that we talk about linked in the description box below for you. Most of the shoes and bags are from Walmart with just a few Amazon finds mixed in. This is the kind of dress that I would classify as sweet. It is very flirty and feminine. So what do you think? Do we love it? Or should we leave it? Let me know in the comments down below. The next dress that I have to share with you is also by Time and Tru and sells for just under $20. This one comes in sizes extra small through 3XL. I'm wearing a size small, and it's available in 4 colors. The fabric is 100% cotton. Hallelujah, that means that it's breathable. Interestingly, on the Walmart website, it lists a completely different fabrication, but I'm looking at the label inside the dress and it says that it is 100% cotton, so we're going to go with that. It does feel like cotton, so I do believe that the label is correct. I do want to point out that this is a substantial and fluffed up cotton, if that makes sense. This dress also has a lot of volume. More about that in a minute. The care instructions say to machine wash cold gentle, tumble dry low, remove promptly, medium iron if needed. This dress is a halter style with these fun braided tassel ties. You can tie this one more toward the front or the back. I decided to tie it more toward the back so that the tassels would kind of drape down the back, and I think that's a pretty look. This scoop neck dress is a midi length that hits just about mid-calf, depending of course on how tall you are and if you're long-waisted or short-waisted, etc. There's side walking slits that show just a little bit of leg, but they're not too revealing in my opinion, and they don't come up too high. They come just about to the knees on me. The matching self-tie belt is that same braided tassel as the ties at the shoulders, and there are side seam pockets that really disappear into the seams. When this dress is unbelted, it is a very relaxed fit. I mean moo-moo category. And as I mentioned, it has a tremendous amount of volume. This one could easily be worn unbelted as a breezy boho beach cover. On the opposite end of the spectrum, you can really cinch in the waist and get a very figure-flattering shape, making it super versatile. Now, if the top of this dress is a little too bare for you, and I get it, you have to wear what you're comfortable in, you could easily throw a shrug on over this dress, and I think it would look adorable. So what do we think about this one? Do we love it? Or should we leave it? This next dress that I have to share with you sadly does not work for me. On this channel, I try to show you pieces that work and pieces that don't, so that if you see this dress in store or online, you have a little bit of inside information, if you will. This one is also by Time and Tru and sells for just under $15, so it is a good price. It comes in sizes small through 3XL. I'm wearing a size small, and it's available in 4 colors. The fabric is 95% rayon and 5% spandex. The care instructions say to machine wash cold gentle, tumble dry low, remove promptly, medium iron if needed. This one has a scoop neckline, 1 chest pocket, side walking slits, and a self-tie belt with 2 side seam pockets. which I definitely want to talk about in just a moment. In theory, this is the perfect dress to just throw on and go, whether you're running errands or going out to lunch, etc. It's described online as a fit and flare, but on me, I have to say that this fit almost bodycon. Now, to be fair, I think that I actually needed a size medium on this one, but even so, it was definitely cut more straight than fit and flare in my opinion, which made it clingy everywhere that I had curves. It has dropped shoulders. Random side note, I do not know why dropped shoulders are used so frequently. To me, I have narrow shoulders and this style sleeve is not flattering because it can give your shoulders a droopy look. Now, of course, if you have a strong shoulder line, this would probably not be an issue for you. The real problem that I had with this dress, oddly, has to do with the pockets. First, they added bulk at the hips, which for many of us is the last place that we want to add bulk. But worse than that, no matter how much I fuss with them to get them to lay smoothly, lumps and bumps from the pocket lining showed through this clingy, stretchy fabric. Now, typically, I am all about a dress having pockets, but I really feel like in this particular instance, this dress would have draped much better without the pockets entirely. Now, I think I know what the answer is to this one. Do we love it? Or are we going to leave it? I feel like I'm going to leave this one, but be sure and let me know. This next dress by Time & Tru sells for just under $18 and has a pretty border trim. This one comes in sizes extra small through 3XL. I'm wearing a size small, and it comes in two colorways. There's this olive green that I'm showing, and there's also a pretty navy that I was very tempted by. The fabric is 100% viscose. This fabric has a cottony feel to me, if that makes sense. The care instructions say to machine wash cold, inside out, gentle, tumble dry low, remove promptly, medium iron if needed. This midi length dress is light and easy with fully adjustable straps, and again, you can toss on a shrug if you want more arm coverage. I prefer the neckline worn open to form more of a V-neck because that's my personal preference, but if you prefer, you can button it up and have this keyhole in the front. It has an elastic waistband with a working drawstring, which you can cinch in as much or as little as you like. There are two side seam pockets that really disappear into the pattern when not in use, and then the star of the show is this pretty contrast border. I don't actually own a shrug at the moment, so I was throwing on a denim jacket over some of these dresses just to give you an idea how they would look with arm coverage. So what do we think about this one? Do we love it or should we leave it? Let me know in the comments. Just in case you're curious about the top that I'm wearing, this one is by Time & Tru and sells for just under $12. I love these pretty Flutter sleeves. It comes in 4 colors. There are 3 solids and 1 stripe. This one has that knot front that if it hits you in the right spot can be very flattering. It's a little bit touchy, and I'll talk about that in the next video. I'm also wearing earrings by Time & Tru. These are just $3.88. White dresses are very much on trend for spring and summer 2024, but honestly, white dresses can be a little bit tricky. I have 2 white dresses from Walmart to share with you. One that I think works and maybe you'll love, and one that I definitely don't think works, and I think you're going to want to leave it. But I digress. Let's talk about the first white dress. This one sells for just under $25, which honestly is a little bit on the high end to me for Walmart, but it is a one and done outfit, and this one I will say is particularly well made. It comes in sizes extra small through 3XL. I'm wearing a small. It comes in 2 colors, the white that I'm showing and a gorgeous corally pink. I actually wanted that one, but it was sold out in my size online when I placed my order on the Walmart website. The fabric is a polyester and cotton blend. It has a really nice feel to it. The care instructions say to machine wash cold gentle, tumble dry low, remove promptly, low iron if needed. It has a flattering V neckline with this pretty all over delicate eyelet layer. There are functioning buttons at the chest that have a placket, so I didn't have any gaping, which is always a plus. It has an encased elastic band at the back of the waist that helps kind of define the shape of the dress. The tiered flounce skirt has side seam pockets, and the best part is this dress is fully lined so that you don't see through that eyelet layer. I also want to point out that the lining is a breathable layer. This is not some slick polyester underskirt. It actually has a cotton feel to it, and it also prevents the dress from being see-through. White dresses can be tricky for a number of reasons. The main issue that I have with white dresses is if you can see through them. It's also a little bit limited where you can wear them because, for example, it's a beautiful dress, but you obviously wouldn't wear a white dress to a wedding. So then you have to kind of pick and choose what occasion you're going to wear the dress for. And then, of course, if you're like me, kind of a messy Marvin, it is hard to keep white clean. But I do think this is a pretty dress. But what do you think? Do we love it? Or do you think we should leave it? Let me know in the comments. The next white dress that I have to share with you is a complete and utter failure, and that's why I want to talk about it. This one is also by Time and True and sells for, yikes, $27.98. Is it just me or does that seem crazy high for Walmart? But moving on. It comes in sizes extra small through 3XL. I'm wearing a size small, and full disclosure, I definitely needed at least a medium in this one. But since I have several issues with this one, an exchange would be a moot point, and you can still get the idea. The fabric is 100% cotton, at least it has that going for it. The care instructions say to machine wash cold, inside out, gentle, tumble dry low, cool iron on reverse side if needed. For better results, line dry. Yeah, I'm not doing any of that. Is it just me, or do you throw things in the washer and in the dryer and just cross your fingers and hope it comes out okay? Or am I just lazy? Let me know in the comments down below if you tend to use the washer and dryer and ignore the care instructions label. But back to the dress, where to start on this one? The wide straps are adjustable-ish, meaning that there are a couple of button positions that you can choose from, but they're actually fixed positions and none of the presets, if you will, worked for me. It has a square neckline, which I typically like. Online, this dress is described as a relaxed fit. I am not sure in what universe this is a relaxed fit. The top is very fitted. Even if I had sized up, I don't think it would have made much of a difference, honestly. I think you would have to be stick thin and smaller at the bust for this one to lay properly. Needless to say, in the try-ons, I have Pillsbury biscuit busting gaping going on. And that wasn't even the worst part. The fabric on this dress is so thin, especially for a white dress. And this one is not lined. It has a full button closure with a self-tied belt that seemed pretty useless to me, to be honest. It has side seam pockets, but again, I have an issue with the pockets because the pocket lining shows through the dress, so there's that. Wow, I am really sounding negative right now, but I'm just calling it as I see it. The only positive thing that I can say about this dress, it is lightweight and airy. Of course, that's why it's see-through as well. And the scalloped lace at the bottom is very pretty. I feel like we want to leave it, but let me know. Moving on to a dress that I really like. This one is by Time and True and is under $14. This one comes in sizes small through 3XL. I'm wearing a size small and it's available in 3 prints plus this solid black that I'm showing. The fabric is 95% rayon and 5% spandex. The care instructions say to machine wash cold gentle, tumble dry low, medium iron if needed. This relaxed fit, super soft lightweight knit dress has a flattering A-line cut that in this instance gives it a body skimming silhouette without being clingy, so win-win. The halter style neckline has a draw cord tie at the back of the neck. I think it looks pretty tied into a little bow and it lays nice and flat. There are also side seam pockets that blend right into the seams. I think this is another versatile dress that can be dressed up or down, especially since it's black. My favorite thing about this dress is that it is super comfortable. I also feel like you could wear this one as a beach cover, so I think you would get a lot of use out of it. So what do we think? Do we love it? Or are we going to leave it? The next dress that I want to share with you had some of the same issues as the lavender dress that we talked about a moment ago, but it does have some redeeming qualities, so let's talk about it. This one sells for $18.40 on the Walmart website. That's oddly specific. It's available in 23 colors. I'm really into this mid-tone violet lately, but it comes in a bunch of solids and stripes as well. The fabric is 95% rayon and 5% spandex. The care instructions say to machine wash cold gentle, tumble dry low, remove promptly, use a medium iron if needed. This one is a maxi length, which I often gravitate toward when the weather gets hot and sticky. It has a V-neck neckline with dolman sleeves, which I do like a little bit more than a straight up dropped shoulder, if that makes sense. This is one of those easy pullover dresses that you can wear very casually, or in a pinch you can wear it as a swimsuit cover and then duck into a restaurant and have lunch if you're at the beach. It has side walking slits, which I'm also a fan of. I think that the walking slits provide a little bit of ventilation and it can be more flattering on the leg. This one is a relaxed fit, and this one wasn't quite as clingy as the lavender dress, but with that said, I think I need to go up one size to a size medium so that it drapes better. It has side seam pockets, and once again, just like the lavender dress, the pocket linings cause some puckering and bumps at the hip. Not my favorite. I'm really on the fence about this one, and you ladies never steer me wrong. Do we love it, or should we leave it? Be sure and let me know in the comments down below. This next spring dress from Walmart might be my favorite, and it sells for just under $20. This one comes in women's and plus sizes, extra small through 4XL. I am wearing a size medium because I accidentally picked up a medium in this one, and I probably needed a size small because it is a little bit loose underneath the arms. This one comes in 3 colorways. The fabric is 100% cotton. This cotton has some substance and texture to it. It has almost a brushed feel to it. The care instructions say to machine wash cold gentle, tumble dry low, remove promptly, medium iron if needed. I think we already know what I'll do with it. The halter style top has a split neck with a pretty little ruffle detail. It's nothing too poofy. You can wear the neckline open like I'm showing, or button it up to form that keyhole if you prefer. It has a working drawstring waist that you can cinch in or not, with side seam pockets and a flounced hem. This is another one of those dresses that you put it on and you just feel pretty. It is so soft and feminine. So what do we think about this one? Do we love it, or should we leave it? I was wearing this next dress in my Walmart Spring PJs video. If you haven't watched that one yet, I will link it in the cards above. There are so many pretty and comfortable PJs at Walmart right now. In the comments under that video, several of you asked me what top I was wearing, and it was actually this dress by Free Assembly. This one is available in 3 colorways. I believe that the ivory with black stripes is still available in most sizes, and then there's limited availability in the other colorways. When I bought this one, it was $28, but it's currently on sale for $19.60 on the Walmart website. I wanted to give this dress an honorable mention. It's one of my favorite dresses from Walmart, and if you've had your eye on this one, you might just get a great deal on it. If you want to see even more affordable fashion for spring and summer, you're going to want to watch this video next. Thanks so much for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I will see you next time.